What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to We Teach AI Designs, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a black and white coloring book page right inside Midjourney with the help of Canva. Let's dive right into it. Alright, dope. So the template we're going to use for the coloring book page is character and description, which is going to change every single time depending on what you are describing. We're going to put line art, comma, thick lines, comma, black and white, comma, color and page style, comma, no grayscale, even though we're definitely going to get some that we're going to have to edit out in Canva, and the aspect ratio -- AR space 8:11, which is the roughly the size of a coloring book page, 8:11. So let's dive right into Midjourney with these prompts right here. Okay, perfect. So the prompts I'm going to use is African American boy, that's the character, walking to school, that's the description, line art, thick lines, black and white, color and page style, no grayscale, aspect ratio. So I'm going to put this prompt inside Discord. We're in Discord, and one thing I always tell my students, I always say start here in Discord. You want to start all the way at the top left where it says direct messages, click it, and then Midjourney bot. There you can see all of the images that you create yourself without having to kind of get your generations lost into what anybody else is creating. So we're going to go ahead and click imagine, enter. I'm going to paste our prompt, African American boy walking to school, line art, thick lines, the whole prompt. All right, dope. So these are the images that Midjourney gave me. All of them look really good. They're black and white. I see a little bit of grayscale here. So we're going to use image 3 and we're going to take it one step further. Before we go into Canva, I want to remind you that when you're upscaling images and you're going to use it for print or you're going to use it for a t-shirt, you want to upscale in the largest quality that you could possibly upscale it to. So just downloading it from Discord is not going to be good enough. It's probably going to be 2 megabytes at maximum. So you want to do upscale 4. That's going to give you at least 10 megabytes more quality. It's going to be just a higher quality. Trust me, you want to use that every single time. But for teaching purposes, I'm going to go ahead and download what we see here, and we're going to take it into Canva so that way we can do some further editing. Okay, perfect. So we have Canva open. I want you to go to create a design, go to flyer portrait, 8x5x11. This is the size of a piece of paper, or in this instance, a coloring book page. We want to go there. We want to upload our image that we downloaded, that we upscaled to 4. If we're going to use this for print. Now, if we want to use it for practice, then you can use the regular download methods. But we're going to go ahead and upload this now. Perfect. So let's go ahead and bring it to our board here. As you see, it doesn't fill the page, so we want to go ahead and fill the page by just grabbing the outside edges. And as you see, it's a little bit narrow, so we want to kind of just bring it all the way up so that way it touches just each edge of the page. You might lose the shoe a little bit, but that's okay because we're going to double click, and we're going to bring that up just a little bit. Perfect. So it looks like we have the full page. We have the full page there. So perfect. All right. So we have the image. We want to go ahead and click the image, and we want to select edit photo. Again, it's a black and white image. It's pretty much near 80% complete, but we want to kind of just make it. We want to remove some of this grayscale. That's what we want to do. So let's go ahead and click mono here. Perfect. So that right there allows us to go ahead and remove any type of grayscale that we see in the image. I'm going to go to the original. So it's here, which again, we can leave it right here. this is perfect. We're gonna click mono to be able to kind of make it a little bit more of a black and white image, so that way if you wanted to fill some of these details in, you can. So we're gonna leave it as mono, but we're gonna also do another step. We're not gonna be finished yet. That was just simply adding a filter inside Canva. We're gonna click adjust, and we are going to go to the whites, and we're going to kind of just up it just a little bit more. We're going to kind of just play around with it, you know, just kind of see if we could keep some of the details in there to kind of get what we're looking for. So perfect. So I'm bringing the shadows down, and as you see, it kind of makes it that the detail in the clouds kind of come back. So that way we have a black and white image, but the detail in the outside lines of the clouds and the bushes comes out. So two things I want you guys to do is I want you to go into the filters tab and the adjust tab to be able to create this black and white image. So in filters, see all. We're going to go to mono classic, leave it there, and then we're going to go back out of filters, and we're going to click adjust, and we're going to start adjusting the blacks, the whites, and the shadows. And that right there should give you some really good detail in regards to your image, as well as making sure that all the elements are black and white. Or if you wanted to kind of reset things and you wanted to keep it kind of where it was before, where it had just a little bit of grayscale, you can do that as well. Or you can reverse the process and you can not apply a filter and just simply do some editing inside the adjust tab here. So we can keep it there, or we could kind of keep it halfway. We don't have to raise the intensity all the way up. We could keep the intensity just right there, about 75%, and we can go straight with just that. And maybe we want to go into the adjustment tool, and let's say we wanted to kind of just adjust things here. There's a bunch of different ways that you can edit it, but with Canva you can edit it for free without using Photoshop or any of those things that you have to pay for. If you have a paid version of Canva, that's fine, but this basic editing to be able to create a coloring book page should work just fine inside Canva. So we're going to do this one more time. We're going to go through the process. So let's go through the prompts. Again, this is the prompt template here: character and description, line art, thick lines, black and white, color and page style, no grayscale, the aspect ratio. We're going to create another image. We're going to create an African American superhero, line art, thick lines, black and white, color and page style, no grayscale, aspect ratio 8:11. So I'm going to copy that here. I'm going to open up Discord. And where are we going to start? Direct messages, Midjourney bot. And we're going to hit imagine and paste our prompt here. Canva is a really good place to kind of store your prompts as well. So if you have different prompts that you really like using, or templates for prompts, it's really good to be able to just keep it inside Canva. It's where I like to keep it. It's almost kind of like a notes app for me to a degree. Okay, perfect. So we've uploaded our African American superhero. We're going to go ahead and scale it up here, so that way it fits the size of the page, of the coloring book page. We make sure that we fill it all the way up. We don't want to cut their head off, so we want to make sure that we put that to the side just a smidge. Okay, perfect. So that right there, that alone could be it. It's very defined in terms of the superhero. You got the uniform here, you got the cape here, you got the clouds here, you got the sky here, you got the buildings, all things that can be colored. But we want to take it just a step further, and we want to do a little bit of editing. Last time I showed you to just simply go to filters and click mono. So one thing I want to do is kind of just encourage you guys to not necessarily just use filters, but simply to know how to kind of just edit the photo. So we're not going to put a filter on this one. We're going to just simply hit adjust, and we're going to figure out where my big head is going to go. Click white. So we're going to click the whites and bring it up just a little bit. And again, you don't have to maximize it, but if you bring it down to like about 35%, 50%, then you start to lose the grayscale. The grayscale is the basically just the gray in the background, where you may want it to be white. You may want it to, be able to say what color you want it to be. So once we increase the whites, we lose a little bit of detail, but it does make everything a little bit whiter, so that way we can then add the colors that we want in. I would still say adjust like the shadows, kind of adjust the blacks. Like this black, increasing the blacks makes the lines a whole lot more defined. So that's something that you may want to do as well. Just doing a little bit of editing, contrast. We can always adjust that. It brings a little grayscale back in there. So, we want to just be mindful of those things. So if I wanted to just leave it just like this, then I have a coloring book page that I can use. I've upscaled it in Midjourney, so it's high quality. It's in print design. So from there, all I have to do is click download. You want to do it in a PNG, which is just best for illustrations. Don't do it in JPEG. It's a very reduced quality. Do it in PNG. But if you're going to be doing a coloring book and you're going to be actually printing out, doing it as a PDF for print will be the best strategy to use. All right, dope. So that was our video on how to create a black and white coloring page using Canva. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment below, and always be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Peace.